You probably know what you were getting into when you clicked on the video. If you want to learn more about this character, click on the card link right now, or you can choose to stick around and watch this and then watch the entire FOHDIN bonanza at the end. Whatever you choose, here we go with the 15 of the best drops that I got from 1000 pit runs. Number 15, Cold Skiller. We start off nice and easy with one of the most valuable skillers that you can find in the game, +1 to cold skills. I mean, if it isn't this, it is probably Peacomb, but they are always a treat to find, and oh boy, we got 14 more items that are better than this. Number 14, Tal's Armor. Staying on the sword crane, we cross off one of the difficult items that are required for the full Tal's or the more common 3-piece Tal's combo. A very good find in the form of the set armor. Number 13, Thresher. The reason Diablo 2 is such a great game is that even at the ultimate endgame, white items can still make you excited, like this ethereal Thresher that I got with 4 open sockets. As someone who is looking for their infinity base, this is a huge win. Number 12, Peacomb. There's the other skiller that is always a treat to find, and it gets a 3-position premium because it is an instant upgrade for my current character. The best kind of find. Number 11, Wisp Projector. Not as iconic as the Soj, but easily the second most valuable unique ring in the game. This Wisp could have ranked much higher if it would have been like the one that I found in LOD, however no 2019 for me. I guess I will have to make do with the 1513 if that's all the game will give me. Number 10, Ohm Rune. You know the drops are good when Ohm Rune is the 10th best. This obviously is a great drop for more CTA rolls till you get the perfect 6 BO or Exile, one of the things that I want to make with this one. Number 9, 5 NATO. Good rare items are pretty rare to find, and 5 NATO's prestige as an item partly does come from that fact. But it is more than that. It is a gateway to building the dream max damage druid, for which I found another item down the road, wink wink nudge nudge, but as far as this thing goes, I'm happy with it. 37 life and poison res are pretty good stats too, especially since Ancient Tunnels is an area that I like running with my wind druid. Number 8, Javazon Skiller. Well, the previous 2 skillers that I showed don't really need any help IMO for being considered great drops, but the others, they do need something. Well, that sure is something. 38 to life, 2 off of perfect, and that too for a Javazon. That is a good find. Number 7, Thresher. Deja vu? Well, not really, since this one was unique and it is all coming full circle now. The other piece of the puzzle that you need on a merc to build that dream max damage wind druid, Reaper's Toll. Or as it turns out, the best in slot for a Fury druid as well, especially with that 230 ED roll. Just one of those items that you have to go to town to identify. It is that good. Number 6, Summoning Skiller. Well, what's better than a skiller with near perfect life roll that you can get from any normal mob? A skiller with perfect life roll that you can get from any normal mob. +1 to summoning skills and 40 to life. Look at it. It's so pretty. A trophy find and very useful as well, since summoning necros are one of my favorites to do uber runs with. Number 5, Ethereal Demon Head. So we are getting into the controversial zone of the video where you might look at items and think that they're not as good as some of the others. However, one thing I think that you cannot deny is that these things are just good freaking drops, and the Andes is one of them. Perfect lifesteal as well, by the way. I will take it, since it is going to be on pretty much every single one of my Insight and Infinity wielding mercs and look exceptionally rad sitting there. Number 4, Rune. Shit is about to get real. Rune is at number freaking 4. What the hell else did I end up finding? We'll get to that, but let us appreciate this thing for a second. Okay, I think that's enough. Number 3, Jaw Rune. Probably one of the 2 runes that I would rank over a Burr, since it is rarer and I think it is more useful for me at this stage of the game. Since I already have an Enigma and the runes for Infinity, Burr runes are cool, but Jaw runes is where it's at with their potential of Phoenix, Dual Dream, and in some silly world, Last Wish. Number 2, Rare Ring. Okay, the pressure is on. I've said that this thing is literally better than a Jaw and a Burr rune, so it better deliver. And I mean, I don't know about you, but when I found it, I just wanted to look at it. I couldn't look away. It's got the dual leech for the culture, very good dual as well with 6 mana and 8 life. It has the attack rating with pretty decent roll of 72, it has 9 to strength to add to the stats, 10 all res which is 1 off of a perfect roll, and 7% MF because it's lucky. Everything on this ring is good, literally everything. The best ring that I've found by a country mile, and I think it deserves to be number 2 on this stacked list. Number 1, D-Web. The rarest thing I have ever found, and that's not the only reason why it's number 1. It's rolled with near perfect stats with 2 to poison and bone skills and minus 49% poison res out of a 50 total. Even that's not why it's at number 1. This is at number 1 because it opens up my favorite character in the game for magic finding, the Poison Necro. I am gassed. So that is all for the FOHDIN Bonanza. Hope you liked it. What did you think was the best find off of all 4,000 runs? Was it the COA, the Burr runes, or was it maybe the friends that we made along the way? BS aside, thanks for watching and tune in next week for another how-to video. This one will be fireworks. Like seriously. Yours truly, with love.